Hey everybody, Scotty here. Welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. This time we are going to complete Council of the Stars. Proceed on with Courts of Penitents. Go on. Well, first off, leave. It's not what I wanted to do. I said leave. Alright. Well, I was in Burial Isle at the top, jumping into the pit. So, as you can see, dude, jumping in there in the pit. Don't have enough for that, but it's alright. And we happen to make it to the bottom of the pit without dying. This is actually an interesting dialogue we get out of this.
Like an eternity, your rapid descent comes.
So here's this little scene.
You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in still.
You find out some truth behind
before you. A narrow
religion
walkway becomes faintly visible
in this game,
cutting a winding
and the ancients.
through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light.
Alright,
like some
that's done. You can read the rest if you want.
Hey.
Alright, we're down here now. There's a few traps.
Dislocated my.
There's something you don't see every day.
Everyone all right? No shattered
Actually,
knees?
there's some
Hey,
high-level traps in
good.
here. There's a bit of combat to
I
do.
was bracing.
This place is cursed.
Let me show you what the map is first. It's Breith Eaman, whatever.
Of course.
Come down here first. You can pick up a unique weapon.
Hey.
Alright, let's see, where is it? It is trapped, just to let you know.
I'll take a peek.
Oh, I got this. Alright, this right here, this is always going to be here. But this is random. No, I mean, well, the topaz is random, but the gloves, oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Got another one of those. That treasure right there is random. And I am going to put that on her. +2 might. I don't really need Constitution Resolve on him anymore. Yeah. Just doesn't do as good. Because he's so tanky. He's so tanky. Alright, come on up here.
All right then.
I'm not gonna go through this door yet because that's
Sure.
where we have to go. But I just want to go ahead and clear those.
What did I
enemies
tell
out
you?
and get rid of these traps.
All right then.
And what do we have here?
Some more enemies in here.
Hey.
That looks like it hurt.
Yes.
Let's see if this item's leveling up. Should be. Oh yeah, yeah, it's leveling up just fine. Yeah, there we go. This level's pretty small. Or rather, it's just going by fast because, you know, I'm at max level. There's going to be a lot of dialogue.
Hey,
This one should not be trapped.
I'm on the trail.
See? It's just
I
locked.
see where you're going with that.
Nothing special. Now, and here's where the dialogue's gonna be. It's gonna be lots of dialogue. So, you know the routine. Pause it if you want to read it. I'll kind of sum it up. So there's Ayovara.
You've come back. You are so different now from who you were then.
Pretty much
I can only
what happened
guess
in my
what
past life is I was a
all
bad
this
person.
time. I will tell you what I remember.
And
I can see it was just after the trial
she told me the truth.
that the gods aren't real.
Is that? That's what she told me.
I dread it.
It's kind of hard to believe. I mean, you hear that crap these days in the real world.
That doesn't
But I mean,
seem
you know,
possible.
first people who believe, it's hard for them to say, "Oh, that's not right."
What
I mean, it's
taught was that the gods whose faith we had
hard
been
for them to
spreading
accept it.
were not gods at all.
You know,
but
who's
something else
who's right? But you know, I'm not even gonna go
Something
there.
created
So
by people.
if you got your own debate, I don't want to hear it. I'm not here to get into that. So I'm just here to play the game, okay? That's what we're doing.
They were
created the
conceived
gods.
by Engwith,
created
a
the
society
gods.
of high minds and broad
So there were no
generation
gods,
after
but they
generation.
created gods.
They prodded and it shook
But
them this finding. If they
Technically,
could
the gods
discover
would
this
be
on
real.
their
I mean, if you think about it,
How
they
long
created
until
something.
others would? How long before war? And I never thought of it as I became
may
a
be-
missionary. Because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others.
You know, I mean, it may not be
The truth sent me to
concepted
a
in the way
dark
that you may
place.
accept, but
Then the day came when I realized nothing
it does
had
indeed make them
changed.
real.
That I still had the Nguithan missionaries all knew it.
She knew it from the
But they never
missionaries.
You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any. Everyone faces this truth at once. What if all the tragedy?
That's not. That can't be right.
See, some people have,
Hey,
or you know, they find it
he's
hard to
done-
believe.
The power of the gods is undeniable. What if you had always?
Well, as poorly as I've chosen my guides,
The freedom has always been. If all our common thread.
For thousands of years, the Angwithan lie clouded our sight.
What if our
Everybody
burdens
kind of
come to
provides
us
their own
not
feedback.
Or even that Pursock had become a deer.
What if the cycle of birth and death is nothing more than a tool of endless preoccupation?
Well, what does she say? Alright, anyways. Oh, wait,
isn't that what brought us here?
yeah.
A question is a journey, and I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
I honestly don't think it makes a difference.
I often wonder that myself. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long.
So this place she's in
I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition.
is like, hold on,
even after you'd learned the truth.
she'll get to it.
Do you remember? I never wanted that.
So the reason why I chose that
I had
answer is
hoped
because
what I taught
first
would
off, in
replace
the
the
past
belief
life I was
in
working
something
for
that
it. I was like a
made us
high profile
Remember.
character in the League and Key.
Not all.
But then she came along and, you know, kind of had doubt, so ended up turning her in. So, you know, but then in this new life, you know, things are kind of looked at differently. Which makes you wonder, like, what changed? Like, what made you change?
We knew little of each other, but you had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who? I'm aware of the fault, even knowing what you've told me. And what of your understanding of our past?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Are
choose
you
this
at
one.
ease with the you have always had my forgiveness,
Since, you know,
no matter your reason.
kind of go on
There
the
are
light
certain-
side,
At first I thought this
and you
might
get
be
this
the
new perk.
source of your soul's
Talent.
anguish.
It's a
But
pretty
now
nice
I
talent,
see
too.
all is mistake. You are not yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use.
Are you bound here
in
to the
a
end of
moment.
time? This
is
place she's in is
Breith
kind of
Eaman.
like
This prison
purgatory.
was full once
You're
in the
stuck
days of
here
the Inquisition.
until you repent for your
Time
sins.
weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. But these souls, these forgiven, the gods
But
have
she's not
bequeathed
repenting
to
because she doesn't feel
They
she
were
has
loyal
to.
followers
The
of
gods
mine.
aren't real.
They will be with you to the very end.
And if she repents, then everything she's done will be in vain.
The gods need to be reminded that we have a spirit, and that spirit is proof of
All this other crap.
could not say for sure.
is
His
really.
words mattered to you when you knew he
She doesn't
cares
really know.
only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroyed. That's why he's always favored
Yeah.
Wicca. It isn't in her love of promises or just. If Theos succeeds, you will not find a more resolute being on all of Ayovara. Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again. If I repent, all I
Yep,
have
see?
done has meant nothing.
And I'm just gonna choose number 4.
Your soul deserves an end to it. If ever we should meet again, in the
Alright, so I'll show you that talent that you get. Or a bit, that's rather an ability, it's not a talent. Paralyze for 4.5 is sickened for 12. Accuracy plus 10 versus will. So, 1 use per rest. Not too bad.
Hey,
I don't think I showed the lore. Here was a weapon that I picked up. I think it's this. Yeah. Want to make sure I show you that lore. It is pretty nice. Destroy spirits. 30 raw damage, that's it. That's lame. Alright. So we're ready to move on. Just a few things to pick up.
it's true. The gods are a shadow people have followed
And that's
for
going to
thousands
complete
of
the
years.
quest. Council of the Stars and this level. So, we'll continue on. I guess we can get this dialogue out of them.
Doesn't
Before we
Texas
go.
beat all. Wonder how things would have gone different 15 years ago if the Raid Sarens had been told their god was maidens. I could see the rebellion still happening. When Woden left for war, we, had a fight. As brothers will. About him going off to war. He was me? I didn't know. I said every vicious thing I could think of. By the time I'd cooled off, months had passed. One morning at dawn crossed my mind. I hope that wasn't it. If I'd have left with him, we'd both have found my own way in the end, and I don't regret it. Whether Widewind was
Aw, he
Aophis,
missed his
or one more
brother.
mess we gotta
Right?
We've been
Those
lied
here.
to. Our whole lives, and many lives before that.
I figured he would be a little dramatic
Which led
about
us
it.
to put our faith in a pantheon of gods that never deserved it in the first place. I'm surprised to hear you say this.
It's true.
It seems that much harm comes from imposing authority where perhaps none is needed. We've seen the atrocities that members of the Leaden Key have committed. I've also been thinking,
There won't be much left of Theos by the time you're done with him,
Huh.
if I know how you operate.
that will leave the Leaden Key headless. Perhaps then let's face Theos.
Alright, now we conclude this episode. Thanks for watching.